Welcome, tech aficionados, to the Friday edition of the Tech Stocks Daily Podcast. Buckle up as we unravel today's action-packed headlines. First, we'll dive deep into Google's high-stakes drama in the antitrust trial and explore their cunning AI maneuvers against scams. Then, we'll let Cloudflare's latest mega contract and booming growth strategy sweep you off your feet. Plus, expect to be wowed by Palantir's incredible stock performance and ambitious growth prospects. Each of these tech giants is dancing to its own tune, creating ripple effects in the market. Whether you're eyeing investment opportunities or watching from the sidelines, today's updates promise intriguing insights and a canvas for strategic plays. So stay tuned and let's jump right into it. All right, tech enthusiasts, let's dive into the kaleidoscope of Google News, as it's been a headline superstar today with a variety of stories making waves. Whether it's courtroom drama, tech innovations, or competitive challenges, Google's under the microscope, and here's why. First up, Google is knee-deep in a pivotal legal showdown as the antitrust remedies trial nears its crescendo. The crux? Google's virtual stranglehold on internet searches. In a twist worthy of a legal thriller, the DOJ has proposed serious penalties, conditions under which Google could be forced to shuffle a hefty roster of their workforce, diverting up to 2,000 employees from its search team to meet compliance gaps. With a whopping 20% of Google's search organization potentially on the line, this reshuffle is big potatoes in tech land. Google, amidst courtroom squabbles about its knowledge graph, database, and billions in engineering investments, is tussling over potential privacy risks if forced to share its crown jewels of search data. Unwilling to let monopoly-minded concerns just slide by unnoticed, Google is taking an existential stand. After all, the stakes are sky-high. And speaking of sky-high stakes, Google is getting elbow-deep into AI warfare, aimed at scams that have flooded the digital galaxies we explore each day. Enter Gemini AI. Like a digital knight in shining armor, Google's deploying its Gemini Nano model directly on devices to combat the scoundrels flooding the web with fraudulent pages. Can someone say on-device vigilante? As sources explain, this AI's forte is sniffing out deceptive tech support pop-ups faster than you can say clickbait. And here's your celebrity of the day, Feroze Parak, Google Search's Senior Director of Engineering, who's chronicling this evolution of scam-fighting tactics, insisting these real-time security measures protect privacy and are acting faster than ever. With hundreds of millions of scam pages getting the boot, Google's making sure we dodge digital landmines while surfing. However, not all stories are bedazzled with gilded triumphs. Gene Munster likened Google's current shakeup with the woes of Redbox. Remember them? Simplified, Gene suggests. With Gen AI nipping at search's heels, Google needs to stay fresh and innovative or face the sad song of aging tech. Especially now, with murmurs that Apple may be considering severing the default search engine ties with Google and looking towards innovative AI alternatives. Although suspense thickens around whatever operations are going on at Apple's lair, Google's task is clearer than ever. They must concoct a product blend that's preferred yet profitable. So, what struck Alphabet's Google share right now is partly wrapped in speculation. Should Cupertino's digital team ditch Google, aligning with AI's newest sheriffs, Alphabet won't just need to maintain their golden goose. They must rejuvenate everything, from navigation melodies to financial duets, to retain and pique user allegiance while countering looming Gen AI challenges. Buckle up, folks. As the drama unfolds, these tech titans are in for quite the showdown. Whether they cross sabers in court or duel it out on search battlegrounds, Google's staying in the headline spotlight for some time. In other words, brace for impact. Hey tech enthusiasts, get ready for a whirlwind of Cloudflare greatness. Their headline-worthy moves have hit the tech news circuits today, and it's juicy. Cloudflare's shares fluttered higher after they wowed the market with stellar financial results and impressive strategic moves. Let's untangle this web. To start, Cloudflare bagged what's being touted as the biggest contract in their history, a colossal $130 million pool of funds deal over 5 years, aimed at saving their client top dollar. What's interesting here is that Cloudflare's competitive approach outshined AWS to secure this deal. If there's ever been a go big or go home mantra, Cloudflare aced it. Executives at Cloudflare reckon they've tapped into a replicable model, especially appealing to the Fortune 500 clientele, steadily amping their sales dynamics in double digits. This isn't just a flash-in-the-pan victory. Cloudflare's consistent growth strategy is resonating at scale. Over the past 6 quarters, the company has displayed resolute commitment with uninterrupted double-digit sales productivity growth. This consistency is not just seeing them check boxes, but clearly outstrip their projected sales cycles, a feat considering expected longer turnover from mammoth deals. Now let's dive deeper into their numbers. Cloudflare recorded a revenue of $479.09 million, topping estimates which hovered around $469.28 million. Adjusted earnings per share came in slightly shy at 16 cents against an estimate of 17 cents, but this almost feels negligible given their broader wins. Their confidence in maintaining guidance for 2025 revenues between $2.9 billion to $2.94 billion underscores solid strategic groundwork. Another breathtaking stat? Large customers, those flexing ideological muscle to spend at least $100,000 annually, have increased by 23% year over year. That's not just a pat on the back, but a testament to trust and standing among IT mammoths. The geek in me is excited for where Cloudflare is headed. They're steering away from a network investment spree towards deep service functionalities, bolstered by trends like Cloud Direct, Zero Trust, and digital transformation. This forward march signals a preemptive evolution towards an environment operating via multi-cloud and edge compute. CEO and co-founder Matthew Prince praised the momentum kickoff into 2025, buoyed by their Workers developer platform, no less. While some expected operational improvements nuanced the earnings, Cloudflare's rocking the boat in an ocean of uncertainty, holding steadfast despite expecting some longer sales cycles with larger clients. So there you have it. Cloudflare is not just weathering the tide, but making waves, delivering big wins, growing client trust, and setting their sights high amidst an unpredictable global economy. They're proving that even a slightly shy adjusted EPS isn't going to cloud their path. Onward and upward. All right, tech enthusiasts, let's dive into why Palantir Technologies is making big waves in today's news cycle. This data analytics giant is causing quite a buzz, and for good reason. First things first, Palantir is looking pretty slick lately, with a momentum-style score of A and a Zacks rank of number 2. That's Wall Street speak for, hey, this stock might give you impressive returns if you jump aboard soon. Investors who are all about that momentum life are giving Palantir a serious thumbs up right now. Why? Over the past week, Palantir's shares have jumped a cool 10.2%, clobbering the industry average. In fact, over the last year, these shares have skyrocketed by 463.62%. That's a lot of zeros and a lot of happy investors. Palantir's performance isn't just a flash in the pan either. Recent changes in earnings estimates are packing extra punch into their valuations. The Zacks team looked into their financial crystal ball and said Palantir is expected to post earnings of 14 cents a share this quarter, an improvement of 55.6% from the same quarter last year. They've even upped the ante on Palantir's earnings expectations for the current fiscal year by 14% over just the past month. Talk about a company on the rise. Now, here comes the fun part, revenue projections. For a company worth its salt, revenue growth is key, and Palantir is no one-hit wonder. It's slated to rake in $938.34 million this quarter, a jump of 38.4% compared to last year. Looking further ahead, those numbers keep climbing, indicating a stellar growth trajectory that's grabbing attention left and right. But wait, it's not all rainbows and pots of gold. The Zacks value style score puts up a bit of a caution sign, grading Palantir as an F when it comes to their valuation. That essentially means it's trading at a premium compared to its peers, potentially making it a pricier pick in the stock market buffet. Still, Palantir's positioned to possibly outperform the broader market based on its ambitious growth and earnings stability, combined with impressive track record on revenue surprises. This is definitely one stock keeping the financial analysts buzzing and the investment channels chirping. Now over to you. What are your thoughts on Palantir's stellar performance and its future prospects? Are you eyeing this stock as a solid investment opportunity, or are you wary of its premium pricing? Drop your comments below. I'd love to hear your views. Dive into the conversation. Let's make it a discussion your financial advisor could swoon over. All right, tech fans, let's laser focus on Google as our stock of intrigue today. Given the drumroll-worthy courtroom drama surrounding their antitrust trial and the eye-widening advancements in tackling AI scams, there's a lot to unpack if you're deciding whether to sell, buy, or hold this stock. Let's break it down. Currently, Google's stock landscape appears like a high-stakes chess game. The looming threat of the Department of Justice potentially breaking down Google's dominant castle in the search realm seems like a red alert. Similarly, with Apple potentially eyeing a new search engine sweetheart thanks to shiny new AI alternatives, the stage is set for some tension. Both of these factors could cause volatility and potentially downward pressure on the stock. However, flip the coin and you'll see Google's strategic move with their Gemini AI to combat web scams as a brilliant maneuver. This innovation showcases their resilience and continued growth in AI capabilities. Their proactive approach here could lend a feeling of stability or even a growth trajectory in new tech domains, which adds some spice to their long-term prospects. So, what to do? If you're already holding GOOG, you might want to continue holding while keeping an eye on the trial outcomes and any official announcements from Apple regarding search engine maneuvers. For potential buyers, I'm going to play it a bit cautiously. But if you're a risk-tolerant kind of investor who believes in the magic of long-term tech innovation and resilience, looking at a buy might be worth consideration. However, it's crucial to remind everyone to do their own research. Dig into market analyses, stay updated on Google's strategic moves as the legal situation evolves, and consider your own risk tolerance and investment horizon. Tech stocks can dazzle and baffle, sometimes in equal measures. So stay informed and tailor your decisions to your financial goals. From escalating antitrust drama at Google to Cloudflare nabbing massive contracts and Palantir stunning with impressive growth projections, today's tech market served up a buffet of intrigue and opportunity. Each company's journey is packed with potential twists and turns that could shift market dynamics in exciting ways. Your investment strategies might find a thrilling foothold in these developments. If you enjoyed today's recap, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for daily tech insights, and share this video with your fellow tech enthusiasts. Don't forget to swing back by on Monday for another dose of tech news, and until then, have a fantastic weekend.